yet. Not yet. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the WBO World Heavyweight Champion, Merciless Ray Mercer.
Mistake of breathing hard at the end of the third round in my ear, and that set me off right there.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Fourth Quarter Talk, man. I'm your host, Big Duke, all fire, no smoke, man. You know what time it is. So check it, man. Y'all been waiting for this. We're supposed to jump off maybe like 2 weeks ago, but you know what I'm saying? The champ was busy with it. And you know what I'm saying? So he's in the building today, guys. We got the champ, hometown man in the building, Merciless Ray Mercer. I'm gonna open it up. Without further ado, champ, what's going on? My co-host Bruce Goes and the home team Trey X, man. What's going on with y'all, family?
Man, it's glad to be here on the show, bro.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Let's start with my man Bruce Goes. Tell everybody who you are and what you're about.
Oh man, Duke. I'm elated to be here with the champ Ray Mercer, man. We usually talk about health, nutrition, wellness, training. Over here, man, we got the man. We got Merciless Ray Mercer, 1988 gold medalist from the Olympics, former two-time WBO World Heavyweight Champion, just destroyed Tommy Morrison. Man, this is going to be a pleasure to talk to you, brother. I'm in the best place I could be. God is good to me tonight, man. Peace.
Salute, wow, man, I really appreciate that, man. I don't think I deserve all that, though, but I appreciate it.
Oh, that's only the beginning of the accolades, brother.
What are you smoking?
I'm smoking some sour diesel over here, brother.
Huh?
Some sour diesel, man.
Y'all smoke on the show, too, huh?
Yeah. Champ, go ahead. Do your thing.
I'm just trying to tell you, I'm going to come live to the show. That's what I want to do. And I'm only, 48 minutes from Raleigh?
Yeah, you right here.
Yeah.
Home team. Let me introduce my man.
I'm going to come in.
Anytime, champ.
I got one for you right here, Ray. I got one for you right here, brother.
All right. Okay,
Trey, tell everybody who you are, what you about, fam. What's up,
man? I'm gonna have to roll up something too, man. Hey, salute to everybody, man. I'm just happy to be here, man, on the panel riding shotgun. Goes the champ, you know what I'm saying, and my man Big Duke. So we're just about to just kick it and talk a little boxing and have a little fun, man. So just much everybody, we appreciate y'all pulling up and salute to the champ.
All right,
man. All right. Let me give before I give it to you, champ. I want to give a shout out to my Armin Brown in the building. Con Shawnery in the building. The #1 grinder, Mr. Pass in the building. Who else we got in there? We got Strapbook Boxing in the building, man. We appreciate you guys for being in the building, man. And without further ado, man, this is my hometown homie right here, the champ. Ray Mercer. Highly accolades, man. Like you said, 1988 rather, Olympic champ, gold medalist. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of one-hitter quitters. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody about your travels, man, and your journey into the boxing career, man.
Oh man, y'all want to know how I got started?
Absolutely, man.
Yes, sir.
I graduated high school. Well, I didn't even graduate. I got to tell you the truth. But I got my GED through the military, and the military was something big for me. It's the best thing that could ever happen to me, to tell the truth, because I don't think I'd be sitting here talking to you guys on the podcast if it wasn't for the military. Because I joined that after 2 years of being out of school doing nothing. My father, he marched me right down to the recruiter's station and signed me up. He was in the Army also. So I signed up. I went to basic training and I did basic training. I did everything AIT. And I was in my unit for 2 years. I got stationed over in Schweinfurt, Germany. And that's the best place I could have got stationed, because that's where I got started boxing, because I was walking around the motor pool, you know what I'm saying, being big and all that stuff. And I do want to be a comedian. And I just talk noise about everybody, man, make everybody laugh and all that. So they thought I was tough. And we had the heavyweight champ, the post heavyweight champ in my unit. So the coach asked, he was coaches in my unit too. So he asked me if I would be a sparring partner. And I told him, yeah, when we come back from Reforged, it was like a 30-day field problem, man. And I'm telling you, it's nothing fun. I mean, you go out there, all our allies and everything, they have a big war games, you know, see how they can come together and everything. People do get killed, not by getting shot, but by getting ran over by tanks and all that stuff. And then you're sleeping in the snow and everything. So he told me, if I say, yeah, I won't have to go to that. So you know what I said. I had a bloody lip. I was taking warm showers, sleeping in a warm bed, but I forgot about one thing, and that's that I didn't know how to box. And that's the first time I had a pair of gloves on, man. So it's safe to say that I got, after all the nosebleeds and the, you know, getting beat up and all that stuff, I asked the trainer to show me how to protect myself. And that's exactly what he did. And 13 fights later, I made the post-champ quit. And I went on to win 13 fights without losing. That's how I really got started in boxing. And I want to give big ups to all my fellow soldiers that was, you know, looking out for me while I was doing that. And I was making our unit look good, you know, so we can all be looking good. So, you know, it was a good thing. My company commander used to get up on the tanks every Monday after we fight on the weekend and praise me. And it was just it was just something else, man. I was an example for some soldiers to be all you can be.
Salute, champ. Salute. I'm gonna ask you this, champ, man. I know you was in the '88 Olympics, man, and you know, here we talk about a lot of fitness and health. Speak about the training that you had to do before we get into some of your boxing career. You know what I mean? Like what type of training you had to do? Was it just normal, regular training? Because on the Olympic level, that's the highest level of competitiveness. So speak on that real quick, man, if you don't mind.
Well, I can just tell you this here. When it comes to that, it wasn't no level for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not a level. It's just the fact that when I left my unit a year before then, it was Olympic year. And if you lose, you come back to your unit. I did not lose. I didn't want to go back to my unit, but I wouldn't have mind going back to my unit, but I wanted to go back. I wanted to be the best I could be. So every level that came, I stepped up to. But I didn't know it was a level. I just knew that I trained hard. I played hard, but I trained hard too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was 28 on the Olympic team, dude. I was on the team with 23-year-olds, 19-year-olds. They didn't know nothing about really life. I can't say that either. But I just knew more about it. I just knew from if you train hard and you work hard, you pray, you can get where you want to go. Because I can tell you, it wasn't easy. I was, fear. I had fear and everything. And fear was my best friend because it made me train harder, knowing I'm gonna get
facts, man. Damn right.
My ass whooped. Well, that's the best. That's the best pressure that you can ever have. And I never want to get my butt whooped. So I just trained hard, man. That's what I did. I played hard. I was 27 years old on the team, and I just played hard, man. I had Riddick Bowe as a roommate. You know, I never thought I was supposed to be in a place like that where I have all these stars and then Riddick Bowe. I didn't think I was that good. You know what I'm saying? I just did it to really to get out the field and to be the best I can be.
Salute.
I hate to say that, you know, for the soldiers that's out there trying to fight now, but if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it with all your heart and everything. That's my message to you.
Salute. Loose goals tracks, y'all got it. Man, y'all want to champ some questions?
Oh yeah, I mean, the first time I saw you, Ray, was what was the Francesco Damiani fight? I believe it was on NBC. Oh man, and Francisco, he was brought over here to, you know, he was supposed to save boxing, but I mean, you made easy work out of him. Can you tell me a little bit about that fight?
What? You must be. I don't know what fight you was watching. Because I was getting my ass kicked the whole fight.
Which fight he's in it? Which one was this?
The Demiani fight. Yeah, but he's the guy who needed help out of the ring when the fight was over.
Yeah, but look, it was one lucky. Let me tell you about that fight, man. Let me tell you. I was, you know what? I was in shape, but this dude, he was a southpaw. I didn't like to fight no southpaw anyway. But and he was whooping my ass from round one all the way up until I threw that one fucking punch that I practice on every day. Every fighter has a punch that he don't really throw it in the fight, but he'll practice on it and everything. And I got my ass whooped for 9 rounds. I ain't had nothing else to throw but that one that I was practicing on, and I threw it. And I'm gonna tell you, it landed, and the fight was over, dude. So by you telling me I whooped that ass, I ain't whooped his ass. I just threw that one punch, and it landed. That one punch that nobody thinks that everybody has one. All boxers have one.
Yeah.
That you don't think that'll work. That you only do it on the bag. But I did it in that fight, and it worked for me. And I was WBO heavyweight champion of the world.
Yep. And soon after that, we about to get into this clip right here, and then we're gonna talk about Now I'm gonna say this, champ. That Lennox Lewis fight, you should have won that shit. I don't give a damn what you said. I think you should have won that. But we about to get into this Tommy Morrison clip here. And this one of the most epic knockouts that I have seen in boxing, man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pull this up right here. And this is going into the 4th round right here. And I remember you saying he was breathing hard.
Yeah.
He started breathing hard. And that's when you knew he was tired right here. This is the 5th round.
Yeah.
So if you want to sit there and at this point here, champ, he was going in.
Well, let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story behind that right there too. Because when we had that fight, I trained for this guy for like we trained for like 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a game plan and everything, my trainers and everything, you know. But I had a guy that was stationed with me in Baumholder, Germany, and he won the strongest man in the world contest twice. His name was O.D. Wilson. And he was in the military station at Baumholder, Germany, and he was the strongest man in the world contest. He became my bodyguard. So when we had the weigh-ins not at Mercer Square Garden, but right there. What's that? Where we had that at? The square, Times Square. We had the weigh-ins outside. And when he took his shirt off, and my guy, strongest man in the world, he weighed about 450 pounds. O.D. Wilson seen him. He said all you have to do would make him work for 5 rounds, and he's gonna be tired because he's on all-base steroids. That's what he told me. So with 2 days that he told me that, I know my trainer was mad at me and they get my ass whooped and everything like that. You know, I was taking punches because I knew I had to take them because he told me to make him work for 5 rounds and he'll be dead tired. And that's exactly what I did. And my trainer was mad at me because I changed up my game plan. They didn't know what I was doing. But I listened to my man and it worked. He was tired.
But Ray, he was hammering you. He was hammering you in the first couple of rounds.
He was clobbering me. That was the whole thing. I didn't know I was gonna get hit like that though.
Yeah, he was coming in.
I mean, he threw some serious punches, man.
Oh yeah, I thought the fight was going to be over in the first round, man. I mean,
everybody did.
In that fight.
You see, I'm leaning on him. I'm doing everything I need to do to get him tired. Everything. I'm leaning on him, all that.
Now going into the 5th round,
when he's throwing those big punches like he's throwing, believe me, it takes a lot out of you.
Now going into the 5th round, this right here, champ. This is one of those moments, man. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Woo. Shit. Let's run that track. God damn. Let's run that track.
Well, he just knowing that he was tired, man. The game plan came too perfect.
Oh man. What was you thinking about that, champ? Like after that right there, what was you going through your head, man? Like because I know it was a lot of politics behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it was a lot of politics. The reason being because when we signed the fight, like I said, my trainer Hank Johnson came and told me in the middle of training that I'm only, and I was champion. I was WBO champion of the world, and I was only getting 50,000 more than him. So he told me, if I don't believe him, call Bob Arum and ask. And I did. I called Bob Arum and I asked him. I said, why am I only, and I'm the champ, why am I only getting $50,000 more than Tommy Morrison? And you know what he told me? And I respect him for telling me the truth. You know, because, you know, we was, before Black Lives Matter and all that stuff, people didn't realize that us as black people was going through stuff like this. But he told me, I asked him, I said, why am I only getting 50,000 more than Tommy Morrison? He said, because he's white. Okay. So right there, that just goes to show that us as black people been going through this shit for I don't know how long. And I've been quiet about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it really pissed me off too. I'm not saying that's why the knockout happened like it happened, but I mean, it had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? It had something to do with it. Cause I told my friends about that and everything, man. And you know, it was bad. It was just bad.
So you win in that fight, man, with a lot of listen, you coming off, you the WBO heavyweight champion. You know what I'm saying? You only getting like 50K more than this guy, because that's when I asked you, did he do the Rocky movie? Because he did Rocky 5 after this movie right here, right? Or before this movie?
No, he did it before then.
He did before.
Matter of fact, what he did is him and Rocky came, Sylvester Stallone, on one of my fights I was main event on. They came and they used one of them that he fought after me, and they used that fight for the movie. But it's just the fact that, you know, he was, you know, Sylvester Stallone was there and all the cameras was there, you know, just for him. And it was my night.
Right.
That's how I feel. So
go ahead, Trex, man. You been quiet over there. Go ahead, man, and talk to the champ, man. Politics with him.
Oh man, I'm over here just soaking up all the history, man. But what I want to know is, like, skill for skill, who would you say is the best fighter that you ever was in the ring with? Yes, sir.
You breaking up, champ. You breaking up, champ.
Not hearing anything here, Duke.
Nah, I know he breaking up. We can't hear you, champ.
Might have to go back and come back in.
Yeah, you got to go back. Damn, champ. We can't hear you. You got to be still, champ. He'll come back in. I got my man in the building. Mont, what's up with you, man?
What's going on with you? I'm in the building, baby.
I got my cousin in the building. What's up with y'all, man?
What's going on with you, cousin?
Yeah, what's going on, Mont?
Hey, nothing, man. I'm just laying low like a rug.
Yeah, man.
No doubt, man.
How you feel, champ? How you feel?
No, champ cut to come back in. His mic messed up right now.
Oh, he got that bootleg phone, huh?
Yeah, he got that. You got that bullshit ass phone and shit.
He got that bomber phone. Got that bomber phone,
huh? What's going on with you though, cousin?
Hey, I'm down here, cousin. I'm down here by the boxing ring over here, relaxing, chilling. You know, about to go back over there where the champ at.
Yeah, that's where I need to be at tonight, guys. Man, I need to be at that event right there, man. With my cousin,
oh man.
And I need to be there.
You know you was invited, cousin. You already know that.
I know, man. I know I need to be there, man. But shit,
yeah,
man,
who you gonna knock out tonight, man? I know you're knocking out somebody, man.
Nah, no, we just laying low, man. Chilling with the champ down here, man. That's all. I'm just laying low. I ain't making no noise.
I'm not gonna bring your thing. I heard you out somebody, but this between me and you.
Hey, Mont. Tell Champ when he come back in to be still. That's the way we can get that good audio from it. Because if he move around, we lose that audio from Champ, man. So
he may be moving a mile a minute too.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
He came on pretty good. I was hitting him pretty strong.
Yeah. But he started moving around. That's when we start losing audio from it. He'll be back though.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Yeah. So what's going on with y'all, man, out there in the world today, man? What y'all got going on, man?
Well, they got a big event going on tomorrow, and right now they got their little red road where everybody come out for that. You know, Michael Jahar White in the building, just to name a few. He out here. You know, it's a big event they've been doing for the last few years. It was cut off because of COVID, but a lot of people attend this, man.
Right. Hey, tell them, man. We just getting started with this, man. Tell them we got a
whole
lot of shit, man. We just getting
started. We got a whole repertoire coming, champ.
Yeah, man. We got a whole lot. That's LAR right there. That's LAR. What's up, LAR?
What's up,
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
What's going on with you there, champ?
What's up?
What's up, man? We just waiting for the champ to come back in the building, man, before we can start it back up.
Oh, you know good, man.
How you feel, brother LR, man? Doing your thing.
I feel old and sore like everybody else.
Hey, that old sore, man. You have to run some bang aid before I come on here, man. Do some shopping, man. The elbow wasn't feeling right. Your mom, man, don't tell my business, man. I mean, don't tell my business.
He said his elbow wasn't feeling right.
I'm about to try to call the champ, see what's going on with him.
Yeah, call the champ real quick, Mike.
Okay.
So again, guys, man, I just want to let you know, man, Ray Mercer, man, is in the building, man. So he's gonna be joining us shortly, man. So again, man, he got a real stoic career. You know what I'm saying? 1988 gold medalist, come back and then won the WBO heavyweight champ in 90, and then he held it and beat Tommy Morrison. He fought, which I thought he should have won that fight with Lennox Lewis. You know what I'm saying? So that was another epic fight. Burt Cooper was another good fight that he should have won. That way he did win that fight. So a good slugfest. One of those one-hitter quitters, man, that if you don't know, check out the history of just YouTube it of Ray Mercer. You know what I'm saying? When you get a chance, man. So right now he's just going through some audio issues right now. He'll be back in the building shortly. So what's going on, Knowledge, man? What's up with you, man? What's up with you?
Nothing much, man. Out here doing the old working daddy thing.
True that.
Enjoying life, man. You know what?
What's up?
Ironically speaking about a little bit of boxing, not technically. So I've been working out at the Mayweather got the fitness gyms.
Right.
So I've been working out there. Yeah, man, they get you, man.
Hey, I tell people all the time, guys, man, you talking about from a workout standpoint, boxing is the way to go. Boxing is an all-around sculpting type of workout. If you want to burn some calories, do boxing. Do some type of boxing workout. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Oh yeah, a lot of gyms are incorporating the boxing workout. I've seen them now they have rings set up so you can do a little bit of sparring in there, but they have the ropes, the heavy ropes. They have the tires. They got the sledgehammer. You can bang it on a big tire. I mean, they're doing the basic boxing workouts because they know. I mean, that trains everything from head to toe. You train like a boxer. I don't care if you never get in a fight in your life. You're gonna be in the best shape of your life. That's just
Hell yeah. Salute, Alan Jackson. What's going on, fam? What's up with you, man? What's up with you? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and Trex, this is your wheelhouse right here. I know you do this right here, man. So I know this is what you do. You know what I'm saying? So this like your grind.
Yeah, I ain't competed since I was in high school, but I definitely do like using boxing oriented workouts to stay in shape though. You know what I'm saying? Right. And one of the main things is because I love it so much. So one of my favorite workouts is shadow boxing, man. And let's say I don't do nothing in the day except for shadow box for 12 straight rounds. That's a hell of a workout. I'm really good after that if I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that's fun. I be actually looking forward to the workout. You know what I'm saying? So I love boxing, man.
Hell yeah. Man, who that is behind you, LAR, man?
That's Randy Watson from Coming to America. Let me switch it up.
Right?
Man. Hold up. Let me get my homeboy up in here so I can treat There we go. I get my homeboy Jerome on.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah. We in this bitch, man. Salute the Thai City out this motherfucker, man. Hell yeah. It was hit that Champ, hit the link, man. Hit the link, man. Y'all chop it up, man. I'm texting Champ right now. I'm sending him a text.
No problem. Like I can say personally, like the most grueling and where I got the most results was either track, wrestling, or boxing. Like those three are they gonna put it on you. But when I say track, I mean sprinting.
That's what I was just about to say. When you out there sprinting, you're gonna rev up that calorie burn pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's like a combination of anaerobic and aerobic. I know it's mainly aerobic, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like you use both pathways a little bit. So it's like one of the most effective things you can do. So I ain't surprised that you said that.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna pull a hamstring trying to do that stuff now, though, so I'm gonna leave it alone and jog it out.
Hell yeah.
Hey, but the thing is, if you still want to sprint up a hill, because like your feet don't have to travel as far, and it's a lot easier on your joints and on your hamstring and stuff. That's what I do, man. Because I ain't spring chicken no more, but I still like to sprint, so I just go find me a good hill.
The hill, because you could sprint, you could backpedal, you could shuffle. You could crawl up like people. That's gonna work. You could hop up and down. Oh man,
Yeah.
I think I pulled a muscle. I'm about it right now. Like this is. Those are some workouts. Like
I'm gonna throw them burpees in there too.
Grueling.
Throw them
not on the hill. Come on, man.
Well, not on the hill, but I'm just saying, like time yourself and see how long it take you to do 100 burpees. That's a pretty good workout right there. You're gonna feel like you want to die when you get done doing that. If you're good shape, you should be able to do it around 7 minutes. I done seen people that's in real good shape that can do it in like 5. You know what I'm saying? 100 burpees in a row. But yeah, that's a hell of a workout.
I found one that was interesting. I tried. I was like, but somebody they did like jumping jacks for like 5 minutes straight, and I was like,
David Goggins be teaching that.
And then I started doing it. Who?
David Goggins be having people doing them jumping jacks and stuff, man. So if you know he's doing it, got to be something, because you know how he is. David Goggins a killer.
Man, I was like, come on, bro, like. There's certain, and I like stuff like that because, when you're using your own body weight, like it takes away excuses.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
Facts. So I'm like, okay, it's not that difficult. Yeah, okay, you get 2 minutes into it, it's gonna be long. We only what?
You talking about that Navy SEAL guy? David Goggins, the Navy SEAL guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's thorough, man. Hey guys, the champ coming, man. He's just going through some audio stuff. He coming back, man. So don't trip. He coming back. So yeah, David Goggins, man. The dude be running the marathons like 26 something, all them crazy ass marathons, man. But I don't know who said about the anaerobic and aerobic part of things about when you're working out. Who said that?
I was wrong. I was wrong, man. I know when you sprint, it's really mainly anaerobic. I had my mind crossed up thinking about boxing because he had mentioned 3 things. He had said boxing, wrestling, and track. And I got to thinking about boxing, because boxing is a combination of aerobic and anaerobic. You know what I'm saying? But I had applied that to track, and that was wrong.
Yeah, man. We talked about on the show with Trex, man. The quickest way, and I wanted you on that show, LAR, about the sprints, man. The fastest way to see some fat loss is the sprints, man. The quick burst of sprints, the anaerobic state of the sprints. Yeah. That's like the fastest way, man.
People got to learn how to bound, though. Like that's probably
bounding.
That's the hardest part of sprinting. People think it's the turnover, but it's really the bounding.
Right.
Because your hip flexors, you don't realize how much you don't use them when you start bounding.
Facts. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see what's up there.
Like, oh,
Yeah, I definitely ain't no sprint or track expert. I just get out there and just hit it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? You learn people don't believe this sometimes. It's really an art to running. You know, when you learn the art of it and the form, because they teach you a basic form, but you kind of, just like anything else, you can find somebody who's a sprinter that's for your body type or for your structure and has a stride that works for you. But when you find it, man, that keeping the form part is like one of the, you know how when you're supposed to keep your form of your hands up and you 8 rounds in and you like, man, it's the same premise.
Yeah.
It's the same premise. Like if you ever ran a 400 and they tell you to keep your form, your mind gonna say, man, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
It's the same thing.
Look, hey man, listen, you just coming to the building, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Y'all said we get down here, man. Subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you get these videos every Friday at 6, man. So subscribe to the channel, man. Come in the building, subscribe. Go ahead, LR, you got it.
No, like sometimes I've learned this about just in life and working out in general. People don't push enough to know where their actual limit is, but also it's just a thing. To you might not know what you're able to accomplish if you when somebody says hold your frame, hold your form, do your technique. You've come to find out who you are at that moment. And once you get past that moment, everything is easy. Because once you wear yourself out to exhaustion, but you still hold a form and frame and technique, and you still do it that way, everything else becomes easy. Because now you know you could do it. You know. But doing it, oh, that's a problem.
Facts.
You know, at first one is issue.
I would put my top 3, you know what I'm saying, like for anybody that's out there that's listening, man, my top 3 for fat loss and weight loss is boxing, sprinting, and any type of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Those like my top 3. If you want to get into it, you know what I mean, do that right there. He's in a bad area. He's sitting there and say he's in a bad area. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. All right.
Understand if you wrestle, folks, it'll change your body type, but that's a constant. Wrestling is like lifting weights constantly, but the weights are fighting you constantly.
Right.
You know, so
hey, I can relate to what you're saying because I did not. But when Floyd Mayweather fought against Conor McGregor, a lot of his fans came over talking noise to us as boxing fans about how they got the superior fighting style. So I said, let me go to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym and let me go see what they talking about. So down here it's a gym that they allow people to hold on the mats on Fridays. So like I ain't a member of the gym or nothing. I went to just go check them out, but it was a Friday, so I got a chance to get on the mat and kind of wrestle around with them a little bit. I ain't got no thing. This is my first day. I don't know nothing. I just went in there and just straight wrestled the motherfucker. I'm naturally strong, so you know I was kind of having a little bit of success off of raw strength. But once they put that gi on me, and they was able to grab that gi, and I started getting tired, they started submitting my ass. You know what I'm saying? But what I was saying is wrestling part was different, man, because I consider myself in shape when I went to the gym. Like I was working out sometimes 2 times a day at that time. I was in some pretty good shape. And when I went in there, it was a different type of shape because my muscles were under constant tension at all times because we just steady wrestling and going back and forth and trying to get position and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, I co-sign what you say.
Hell yeah. It's exhausting, but mentally and physically challenging. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Derek exactly right, man. Like I say, you just know as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Just tussling with somebody. That's what I tell people all the time, man. Like people be talking about something, yo, I can box 5 rounds in 5 minutes and shit like that. I'm like, bullshit. If you never done it before, you talking about 30 seconds to a minute tops, and you tapped out. You know what I'm saying? You tap.
I'm about to say after one round, if you ain't used to it, you'll be real tired after just one round.
Hell yeah.
People get it twisted. You can shadow box maybe for a few rounds and feel all right, but if you ain't getting hit back, them two totally different things.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you can hit a bag, that's cool, but the bag don't hit back.
Facts.
When you start getting hit back, you got to be in a different type of shape.
Facts.
You know, he ain't lying.
About that with Pete Cotton, who was on here the other day, man. It's like, football, you've got 30 seconds of mayhem, and then what do you say? 6 seconds of mayhem, and then you take a 30-second break. Where in boxing, you got 3 minutes of mayhem, and you take an hour break. So all these sports, they have to be specifically trained for that specific sport.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, boxing, man, it's energy for defense. Like if you out there moving and you slipping and all that stuff, man, that stuff take energy. And once you start getting tired and that stuff starts to fade, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you start making mistakes once you start getting tired. You start wanting to pull straight back and all that kind of stuff. And then now, not only are you getting tired, now you're taking damage because you're making mistakes and your opponent is able to capitalize. You know what I'm saying? Right. So boxing is definitely different, man. You got to stay on point because I'm going to tell you, it ain't nothing more lonely than being tired and looking at your opponent and he ain't tired at all. He ain't breathing with his mouth open. His mouth is closed. He breathing out his nose. He just calm. You know what I'm saying? And you over here panting like you hyperventilate because you ain't in shape, man. It ain't another worst feeling in the world because you about to get your ass whooped.
and you got to tell him, Trey, when somebody kicking your ass, they get extra energy.
Hey, but this is the thing. This is the thing, though. See, like you get that little adrenaline when you're landing, but at the same time, see, when you land in a punch, you get that recoil that gives you the extra energy to get your hands back. And the thing happens when you hitting on the bag. That's why you get more tired when you missing punches as opposed to when you getting punches. Because when you missing punches, you don't get that recoil to get your hands back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you get that adrenaline and you get that recoil when you landing punches on the ass.
Facts. Hold on. My fault. R Cook, what's up with your family? R Cook in the building, home team, man. What's up with your family? I want you guys to speak on this because I talk about it all the time. Speak on the fact about leg conditioning as far as boxing, because that's the first thing to go. You hear a lot of times, like, you know what I mean, your legs buckling and stuff like that. So speak on that, man, because I talk about it all the time. I want them to hear from you guys about leg conditioning.
Well, in my experience, like a lot of people, they took more like a aerobic type of approach with their legs, like just mainly just focused on the running. I would know some people that would literally run 7 or 8 miles a day, and like the upper part of the body will look pretty developed, but the lower part of their body would be like real skinny. It's like the top portion of their body look like a sprinter, and the bottom portion look like one of them Ethiopians or something that be out there running them long distances. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But for me,
man,
like I always struggle with that, bro. I'm the type of person that could go out there, 8 miles. The Mexicans be out there with the twitch muscle lapping me on the track. You know what I'm saying? So, and I would be still getting tired, even though I'm out there doing all this shit. I'm still tired. So I started putting a lot more of my attention in the sprint, and it helping me a lot because I had read. Really, it started because I had read about Walter Payton. And Walter Payton said that he used to run miles and still get tired. And he said he started running heels and running sprints, and he stopped getting as tired on the football field. And I was like, damn, my body is more like he is than like the Mexicans. So let me start trying to put more energy into running sprints. And that helped me a lot. That helped me as far as my conditioning. I thought it helped me aesthetically too. I didn't have skinny legs. I had a little bit more muscle in my legs. And plus my legs felt strong, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you do get hurt. I done got the spaghetti leg off in there a few times, and I think it helped me to have them strong legs running them sprints and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So thing. I don't really like doing a bunch of weightlifting and stuff. Sometimes I will do a little deadlifting or something like that. Maybe do some squats. Not really a whole lot though. My main thing is to run the sprints. You know what I'm saying? And coach, he used to have a pretty tough little workout regimen too, depending on where you was. But you're gonna do a series of running 400s. You're gonna run some 300s, 200s, and you're gonna finish off with some 100. And when you're done, you feel like you about to die. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's where we were with it.
Exactly, man. I totally agree with you, man, Trex. Man, that's the worst thing that you can do, guys, especially out there those who's working out, is just work all upper body. And I see this a lot, man. I see this a lot with guys, man. They love working chest, arms, and stuff like that. They neglect them legs. You know, I'm telling you, man, work those wheels. That's the most important thing. That's your foundation. Work those wheels. You know what I'm saying? You can do squats, calf raises, all that stuff, man. Work them wheels. Work them wheels. It is.
And especially we're talking about boxing over here, man. Boxers, you get that strength with a perfect punch. You ask Ray when he comes back, you feel that with the glutes, the hamstrings, the calves, all the way down to the toes, bro. When you land that perfect punch, because people like to bench press and like to do biceps and get them big. Those aren't the functional muscles you need in boxing. Boxing's a push sport. That's your back muscles, your rear delts, your triceps, your forearms. Those are the muscles that the boxers train. They don't train for show, bro. They train for go.
Exactly, man.
I can say when it comes to legs, and even and using sprinters as a reference, people don't realize what sprinters do is, if I run 100, I'm running 150s. If I run if I run a 200, I'm running 300s and 400s. If I run a 400, I'm running 500s. Because you got to get acclimated to when you get tired.
Yes.
So to be your best, you got to go further than the regular, because everybody has an acceleration and a maintenance part, and then a deceleration. You got to prime your body to have the right acceleration for your distance, the right maintaining, and the right deceleration. So you want to decelerate after it's over. So it helps you with your legs getting in shape, because you start going past what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You know, and when you lifting, people don't realize, like you said, calf raises, leg extensions, leg curls. Squats are okay sometimes for sprinters, but you don't want to be heavy. Because if you go heavy, if your legs puff out like this, it messes up with them going upward. So now you instead of just streamline.
Okay.
So that's why you see certain people. The only people who can do that is like real short sprinters who are like 5'9", 5'8", 5'7", and because they take real short steps. They get powerful get out. But if you see most of them, their legs they may be huge, but they're kind of streamlined. They're not like wide or thick. They may be thick going straight, but not going out.
Well, you see that dude in my avatar? That's Marvin Hagler, bro. He used to run the dunes in Provincetown in the winter in combat boots, and then he'd turn around and he'd do a mile running backwards. I mean, this was a conditioning animal, and this was probably one of the greatest conditioned boxers in history. And that was from all these, unconditional exercises that you wouldn't normally think. You would think to develop your legs, you're going to do jogging, you're going to do squats, leg presses. No. This man put combat boots on and ran in the dunes, up hills, down hills. I mean, that's how you condition the legs for the sport of boxing. Leg presses and curls and extensions. That's good for different sports, but boxing, man, the best in the world will tell you. Even Ali, he did it in combat boots. Run backwards, just get those legs in condition, and also you also get the footwork going at the same time. It's not just repetition running. You stop and do a shuffle, go backwards. It's leg work is the greatest exercise in the world, man. And shout out to Mad Chad. You better go out there and find Ray Mercer. You know, we're gonna want our money back for this interview.
Hey man, he just texted me. He's saying that he's in a bad area, man. He up in New Jersey at an event. Actually, I should be at the event, man. They asked me to come up, but they asked me last minute. But he in a bad area right now, so he's working on trying to get some connection, guys, so he can come through, man. So
it's all love, man.
Yeah, man.
Let people know, like Bruce, like that's what a lot of runners and sprinters do. They wear bad shoes on purpose.
They wear what now?
Bad shoes on purpose. Like if you wear spikes, you wear old spikes. Because it makes you work on your form, because it's a grabbing thing. So when you get new spikes, then it's really but you want to be fast with old stuff first. You know, we used to run on gravel. You used to make yourself heavier in practice. You know, let me wear the windbreakers and the jogging pants. Let me do all of that. But especially with jogging, because you want to get your legs in a sense where you know how you like with football players. If I practice with my helmet on and I practice with my shoulder pads on when people don't, and I'm going full speed when everybody is all season. By the time when you put yours on, you're gonna be 3 games behind.
Yeah.
So they do the same thing. So when they take it off, you got an extra, 0.01 or 0.02. You get what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get some extra time off of that.
Yeah. That's true. That's so true. So what we'll do, guys, man, we will keep this thing going for a little bit. Let's see, can we get back into it? See, can he connect with us? If not, then we'll close it out. And then I'm quite sure he's going to come back, you know what I'm saying, at a later date. So that's what we'll do. We'll keep this thing going for a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, until Ray Mercer come back into the building. Again, guys, we are with Ray Mercer, Merciless Ray Mercer, man. So right now he's just in a bad area. And we can't do nothing about that. So we lost connection. So hopefully he'll join us back, and then we can continue the show. So until then, we'll just keep this thing going for a little bit more. And then I'm gonna get out of here. So yeah, man. So what you got, Trex? What you got, Grinder, man? You over there quiet, man. What y'all got, man?
Yeah, I'm just maintaining, listening to everything, man. I'm just happy that I'm on a chat, man.
I don't know if you can hear me, man. I'm having some technical difficulties, man.
Yeah, especially I know Jersey, certain parts of Jersey, man, it's hard to get connection, man.
It is, man. So that's what he texts me right now, man. Just like I'm in a bad area. I'm in a real bad area, so do nothing about it. You know.
That's why I love Texas.
That's why I like Florida. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about that shit.
That's why I'm at the great state of Texas, man.
Both of y'all in Texas and shit. Elliot, I thought for some reason, I thought you was in New Orleans or some shit, man.
No, that's where I was born. I can't.
Oh, okay.
Look, man, I can't live in New Orleans, bro.
Yeah, I thought you was in New Orleans, man.
You know how? Well, I'll be about 272 pounds.
Shut Con said we don't have the protection to get the connect. So, I know, right, Con? Hey, Con, Sean, hey man, say that shit again. Hold on, Sean. Sean said we don't got a connection to get the protection. Hold on. Facts, man. That's all. That's all facts, man. That's all facts, man. But it's all good though, man. We're having back in the building, man. So that's what's up, man. So until then, man, let's do this, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead on and start closing this thing out, family. You know what I'm saying? Let's start with my man, Trex. What you got, man?
I don't know if y'all can hear me, man, but I appreciate you having me on. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You good.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on, man. Salute to everybody. Salute to Bruce Goals, my boy Big Dude. Salute to the champ, man. Hopefully we can chop it up with you next time if you're listening to something. Salute to everybody in the chat that came through. You know what I'm saying? Just much love to everybody. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
No doubt, man. No doubt. No doubt. Grinder, what you got, fam?
I just want to thank you for having me on the channel, having me on the platform. Very much appreciate. Shout out to the champ. And peace to everybody and your families in the panel and in the chat.
No doubt, man. No doubt. My man, Knowledge. Home team right there. What's up with you?
Everybody just watch, like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy the shows, man.
Please do. Please
That's
do,
it.
man. Please do, man. Bruce Goals, what's going on with y'all?
Duke, I'm going to come down there. I'm going to give you a slap on the head. You don't get Ray Mercer back here, man. I put off a lot of things to be on this show. I'm coming out with one of the greatest boxers in the world over here. I got all my people from my channel down here. I bet you picked up a half dozen subscribers tonight.
I hope so.
At least, man. At least we had some fine people. We're still going to get them in here, man. We got a great show coming up. Ray Mercer's got a lot to talk about. I have a lot of questions to ask him. I mean, this man, you can just tell by talking to him. He's open. He wants to tell a lot of things, man. This is going to be a good show. So, make sure you sub to Big Duke. Make sure you hit that bell up there when you sub to him so you get reminded, because this is not the end of us talking to Merciless Ray Mercer, man. This is big. I mean, if any of you guys out there, you know where I'm at, man. Bruce Goes, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Shoot a sub over there to me. We keep you informed of what's going on fourth quarter. Usually it's training over here on a Friday afternoon, but today was boxing. We're gonna do it again. You don't have a day off. Get back in that gym. Stay on that diet, because we're gonna be on you next Friday night. But we're gonna be back talking to Ray Mercer, Duke. So salute on that one. Salute everybody that was on the panel here. Great night, man, for what we had.
Salute, man. Salute. And I just want to sit there and say, man, salute again, man. He'll be back. You know what I'm saying? He's just in a rough area. You can't control that. You know what I'm saying? So we can't control that situation. But we appreciate you guys for coming to the building. Everybody stop through. All the new subscribers, man, stay tuned. We just breaking the surface right here. So again, guys, man, enjoy your night. Enjoy your weekend. That's my time, man. So unfortunately, man, he couldn't get his connection back up. So we're going to go ahead and close this thing out, man. So with that being said, man, that's my time. Big Duke all fight, no smoke, man. You know what time it is, man. Y'all stay easy out there. Peace.
Peace.